John F. Kennedy ground, Coca 0, ready for pushback, requesting runway 31 left. Coca 0, pushback approved. Pushback approved, Coca 0. John F. Kennedy ground, Coca 0, ready to taxi. Coca 0, taxi to runway 31 right, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 31 right, Coca 0. Coca 0, cross runway 22 right. Crossing runway 22 right, Coca 0. John F. Kennedy ground, Delta Alpha November Oscar Sierra, request taxi to parking. John F. Kennedy ground, Turkish 2907, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information. Delta Alpha November Oscar Sierra. Turkish 2907, cross runway 22 right. Crossing runway 22 right, Turkish 2907. John F. Kennedy ground, German cargo 381 heavy, ready for pushback with information Delta, requesting runway 31 right. German cargo 381 heavy. Turkish 2907, request frequency change. Turkish 2907, contact John F. Kennedy Tower on 119.1. Contacting John F. Kennedy Tower on 119.1, Turkish 2907. John F. Kennedy ground, American 1874, ready for pushback with information Delta. American 1874, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, American 1874. John F. Kennedy ground, German cargo 381 heavy, ready to taxi to runway 31 right with information Delta.
John F.
Air Canada 223 Alpha, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
Taxi to runway 31 right, German cargo 381 heavy. John F. Kennedy ground, November 663 Victor Lima, ready for pushback with information Delta. November 663 Victor Lima, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, November 663 Victor Lima. November 663 Victor Lima, disregard last message. John F. Kennedy ground, American 1874, ready to taxi with information Delta. November 663 Victor Lima, pushback approved, tail to the west. Pushback approved, tail to the west, November 663 Victor Lima. American 1874, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 31 left, American 1874. John F. Kennedy ground, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, ready for pushback. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. American 1874, cross runway 22 right. Crossing runway 22 right, American 1874. German cargo 381 heavy, cross runway 22 right. Crossing runway 22.
John F. Kennedy ground, Air Canada 223 Alpha, ready to taxi with information Delta.
Air Canada 223 Alpha, taxi to runway 31 left, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 31 left, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
John F. Kennedy ground, United 148, ready for pushback with information Delta, requesting runway 31 right. United 148, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved. Tail to the north. United 148. Air Canada 223 Alpha. Cross runway 22 right. John F. Kennedy ground. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Ready to taxi to runway 31 left. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 31 left. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Cross runway 22 right. Crossing runway 22 right. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. John F. Kennedy ground. November 663 Victor Lima. Ready to taxi with information Delta. November 663 Victor Lima. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. John F. Kennedy ground. United 148. Air Canada 223 Alpha. Give way to aircraft on your left.
Give way to aircraft Air Canada 223 Alpha.
United 148. Taxi to runway 31 left. Contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 31 left. United 148. United 148. Request permission to cross runway 22 right. United 148. Cross runway 22 right. John F. Kennedy ground. V-line 204. Ready for pushback with information Delta. Crossing runway 22 right. United 148. V-line 204, pushback approved. Pushback approved, V-line 204. John F. Kennedy Tower, Delta 1 Heavy at 38 nautical miles to the east at 9,400 feet, inbound for landing with information Delta.
John F. Kennedy Tower, Air Canada 223 Alpha, ready for departure at runway 31 left, departing north.
Delta 1 Heavy, enter right base runway 31 right. John F. Kennedy Tower, United 148, ready for departure in sequence at runway 31 left, remaining in the pattern. Air Canada 223 Alpha, hold short of runway 31 left. Kuwaiti 117 Heavy, exit runway 1 Eagle, contact ground on the taxiway. Wilco, Kuwaiti 117 Heavy.
Holding short runway 31 left, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
Enter right base runway 31 right, Delta 1 Heavy. Air Canada 223 Alpha, line 320 at 1 east gusting 25, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
On upon 1 east 08, enter right downwind runway 31 right. Enter right downwind runway 31 right, on upon 1 east 08. Delta 1 Heavy, number 2, traffic to follow is on right downwind. Number 2, behind the traffic on right downwind, Delta 1 Heavy. United 148, frequency change approved, good day. Frequency change approved United 148, good day. Delta 1 Heavy, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Delta 1 Heavy. On upon 1808, line 320 at 24 gusting 25, number 1, runway 31 right, cleared to land. Delta 1 Heavy, wing 320 at 20 gusting 25, number 2, runway 31 right, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 31 right, on upon 1808. Number 2, clear to land, runway 31 right, Delta 1 Heavy. Air Canada 223 Alpha, frequency change approved, good day.
Frequency change approved, Air Canada 223 Alpha, good day.
Zulu Sierra Mike Alpha Romeo, line 320 at 19er gusting 25, runway 31 left, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left, Zulu Sierra Mike Alpha Romeo. Southwest 1293, request frequency change. 050, descend and maintain 4000. Toronto approach, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, with you at 15,100. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo is 4 nautical miles northwest of Niagara District at 15. Air Canada 223 Alpha, continuous file, expecting ILS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson. Contacting to
Roger, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
turn left heading 260, maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Endeavour 5007. Korean Air 73 Heavy, turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 4000. Turkish 2907, disregard last message. Turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 4000, Korean Air 73 Heavy. Turkish 2907, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Turkish 2907. Air France 356, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Air Canada 10 Heavy, turn right heading 190, descend and maintain 3000. Turn right heading 190, descend and maintain 3000, Air Canada 10 Heavy. WestJet 606, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Code to 2, turn right heading 260, maintain 3000, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 23 approach. Korean Air 73 Heavy, turn left heading 270, maintain 4000. Turn left heading 270, maintain 4000, Korean Air 73 Heavy. Toronto approach, Emirates 6253 Heavy, with you at 15,800, descending via Rajat 5 arrival. Turn right heading 200, descend and maintain 5000, maintain 5000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 23, Air Canada 10 Heavy. Etihad 108 Victor Alpha, radar contact, say approach request. Endeavour 5007, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Turkish 2907, request frequency change. Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, reduce speed to 220 knots. Turkish 2907, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Korean Air 73 Heavy, turn left heading 270, maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Turn left heading 270, maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Korean Air 73 Heavy. American 1874, turn left heading 010, descend and maintain 4000. Turkish 077 Heavy, turn right heading 070, descend and maintain 4000. Korean Air 73 Heavy, increase speed to 220 knots. Increase speed to 220 knots, Korean Air 73 Heavy. American 1874, do not exceed 160 knots. Toronto approach, Air Canada 201 Heavy, with you at 4000. American 1874, turn left heading 260, descend and... Air Canada 223 Alpha, reduce speed to 200 knots. Air Canada 201 Heavy, execute missed approach, turn left heading...
Reduce speed to 200 knots, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
Executing missed approach, turn left heading 080, maintain 4000, Air Canada 201 Heavy. American 1874, increase speed to 200 knots. Increase speed to 200 knots, American 1874. Korean Air 73 Heavy, maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final. Etihad 108 Victor Alpha, turn left heading 120. Maintain 170 knots until 5 mile final, Korean Air 73 Heavy. Turn left heading 120, Etihad 108 Victor Alpha. Etihad 108 Victor Alpha, turn left heading 090. Turn left heading 090, Etihad 108 Victor Alpha. Air France 356, maintain slowest practical speed. Korean Air 73 Heavy, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Maintain slowest practical speed, Air France 356. Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, descend and maintain 4000, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Korean Air 73 Heavy. Turkish 077 Heavy, turn left heading 300, maintain 4000. Emirates 6253 Heavy, radar contact, say approach request. Turn left heading 300, maintain 4000, Turkish 077 Heavy. Flare 2103 is 1 nautical miles south of Toronto Pearson at 3,400 feet, requesting flight following to John F. Kennedy. Air Canada 10 Heavy, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Emirates 6253 Heavy, expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 23 at Toronto Pearson. Turn right heading 310, descend and maintain 3000, Emirates 6253 Heavy. Air France 356, execute missed approach, turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 4000. Executing missed approach, turn left heading 090, climb and maintain 4000, Air France 356. Korean Air 73 Heavy, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. American 1874, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. American 928 Victor Alpha is 4 nautical miles north of Welland, Niagara at 28,200 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson. Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, Korean Air 73 Heavy. Turkish 077 Heavy, do not exceed 180 knots. Do not exceed 180 knots, Turkish 077 Heavy. Turkish 077 Heavy, turn left heading 270, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Juliet 7 Charlie. Air Canada 223 Alpha, turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Emirates 6253 Heavy, turn left heading 270,
Turn left heading 270, descend and maintain 4000. Maintain 4000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 24 left, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, Etihad 108 Victor Alpha. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Air France 356, turn left heading 050. Turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Turn left heading 050, Air France 356. Turkish 077 Heavy, continuous file, expecting ILS approach runway 23 at Toronto Pearson. Turkish 077 Heavy, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 23 approach. Turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 23, Turkish 077 Heavy. Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, thank you, good day. Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Thank you, good day, Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta. Emirates 6253 Heavy, maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final. Maintain 160 knots until 4 mile final, Emirates 6253 Heavy. Emirates 6253 Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson. American 928 Victor Alpha, continuous file, expect the ILS approach runway 24 left at Toronto Pearson. Roger, Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo. Roger, American 928 Victor Alpha. Air France 356, turn left heading 270, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Toronto approach, China Eastern 311 Heavy, with you at 12,700, descending via Zulu 3 arrival. Turn left heading 270, maintain 4000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left, Air France 356. WestJet 608 is 9 nautical miles southwest of Eden Field at 10,000 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 23 at Toronto Pearson. Turn left heading 050, descend and maintain 4000, Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo. Executing missed approach, turn right heading 230, climb and maintain 4000, Turkish 077 Heavy. Air Canada 201 Heavy, please follow instructions or you will be reported. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Emirates 6253 Heavy, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35. November 894 Sierra Uniform, radar contact, say approach request. Air India 861 Heavy at 6 nautical miles southwest of Peterborough Muni at 12,600 feet, requesting ILS approach runway 23 at Toronto Pearson. Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo, turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000. Turn right heading 060, descend and maintain 4,000, Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo. WestJet 608, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 3,000. Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, execute missed approach, turn left heading 190, climb and maintain 4,000. Turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 3,000, WestJet 608. November 404 X-Ray Bravo Heavy, turn left heading 260, descend and maintain 4,000, maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 24 left approach. Executing missed approach, turn left heading 190, climb and maintain 4,000, Hotel Alpha Mike.
Air Canada 223 Alpha, request frequency change.
November 404 X-Ray Bravo Heavy, maintain 17. Air Canada 223 Alpha, contact Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.
Contacting Toronto Pearson Tower on 118.35, Air Canada 223 Alpha. Toronto Pearson Tower, Air Canada 223 Alpha, inbound on the visual runway 24 left.
Air Canada 223 Alpha, line 270 at 21 gusting 25, number 2, runway 24 left, cleared to land.
Number 2, clear to land, runway 24 left, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
WestJet 741, line up and wait runway 24 right. Holding short runway 23, Air India 420 India November Heavy. WestJet 741, disregard last message. Condor 75, line 270 at 19 gusting 25, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff. WestJet 741, hold short of runway 24 right. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24 right, Condor 75. Holding short runway 24 right, WestJet 741. Air India 420 India November Heavy, line up and wait runway 23. Thank you, WestJet 741. Korean Air 023, thank you, good day. Range 3125, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. WestJet 741, thank you. WestJet 741, you're welcome. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, Korean Air 023. Air India 420 India November Heavy, correction, stand by. Cleared for takeoff, runway 23, Air India 420 India November Heavy. WestJet 741, line up and wait runway 24 right. Line up and wait runway 24 right, WestJet 741. Range 3125, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Toronto Pearson Tower, Air France 356 is 9 nautical miles to the northeast of 2,800 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 24 left. Condor 75, thank you, good day.
1,000.
Condor 75, contact Toronto Center on 127.0. Air France 356, line 270 at 21 gusting 25, number 2, runway 24 left, cleared to land. WestJet 741, line 270 at 20 gusting 25, runway 24 right, cleared for takeoff. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 24 left, Air France 356. Cleared for takeoff, runway 24 right, WestJet 741. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, when Eagle turn right, hold short runway 24 right. Wilco, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Air India 420 India November Heavy, thank you, good day. Air India 420 India November Heavy, contact Toronto Center on 127.0.
500.
WestJet 741, thank you, good day. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, Air India 420 India November Heavy. WestJet 741, contact Toronto Center on 127.0.
300.
Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo, cross runway 24 right. Crossing runway 24 right, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Contacting Toronto Center on 127.0, WestJet 741. Toronto Pearson Tower, November 404 X-Ray Bravo Heavy, inbound on the ILS
30.
runway 24 left.
30. 20. Retard.
November 404
Retard.
X-Ray Bravo
Retard.
Heavy, line 270 at 20
Retard.
gusting 25,
Retard.
number 3,
Retard.
runway 24 left,
Retard.
clear to land. Emirates 6253 Heavy, when Eagle turn left, contact ground on the taxiway. Juliet 7 Charlie. Air Canada 223 Alpha, when Eagle turn right, cross runway 24 right and contact ground.
Wilco, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
Air Canada 575, line 270 at 20 gusting 25, runway 23, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 23, Air Canada 575. Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Contacting Toronto Centre on 127.0, WestJet 741. November 404 X-Ray Bravo Heavy, inbound on the ILS runway 24 left. Thank you, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Wilco, Emirates 6253 Heavy. Contacting Toronto Pearson ground on 119.1, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. You're welcome, Emirates 6253 Heavy. Wilco, Air Canada 223 Alpha. Toronto Pearson Tower, Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo, inbound on the ILS runway 24 left. Toronto Pearson Tower, WestJet 608, inbound on the ILS runway 23. Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo, line 270 at 21 gusting 25, number 3, runway 24 left, cleared to land. Number 3, cleared to land, runway 24 left, Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo. WestJet 608, line 270 at 19 gusting 25, number 1, runway 23, cleared to land. Number 1, cleared to land, runway 23, WestJet 608. Air France 356, when Eagle turn right, cross runway 24 right and contact ground. Qantas 217 Super, line up and wait runway 24 right. Air Canada 223 Alpha, thank you, good day. Wilco, Air France 356. Air Canada 223 Alpha, contact Toronto Pearson ground on 119.
Contacting Toronto Pearson ground on 119.1, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
Maple 643, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready. Air Canada 415, give way to aircraft on your right. Taxiing to runway 24 right, Maple 643. Give way to aircraft, Air Canada 415. Air Canada 9, pushback approved, tail to the west. Pushback approved, tail to the west, Air Canada 9.
Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 223 Alpha, request taxi to gate 178 at the Terminal 1.
Air Canada 223 Alpha, give way to aircraft on your right. Toronto Pearson ground, Air France 356.
Give way to aircraft, Air Canada 22.
Air Canada 223 Alpha, taxi to Terminal 1 gate 178 via Charlie, Alpha, Delta. Thanks.
Taxiing to Terminal 1 gate 178 via Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Air Canada 223 Alpha.
November 321, pushback approved, tail to the west. Taxiing to Terminal 1 gate 176, Air France 356. Pushback approved, tail to the west, November 321. Crossing runway 24 right, November 404 X-Ray Bravo Heavy. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 524 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Charlie. Toronto Pearson ground, Qatari 784, ready for pushback with information Charlie. Air Canada 415, give way to aircraft exiting runway 24 right. Toronto Pearson ground, Echo Charlie 505, ready to taxi. Give way to aircraft exiting runway 24 right, Air Canada 415. Air Canada 524 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Air Canada 524 Heavy. Qatari 784, pushback approved, tail to the south. Pushback approved, tail to the south, Qatari 784. Echo Charlie 505, runway 24 right, taxi via Delta Victor, Delta, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 24 right via Delta Victor, Delta, Echo Charlie 505. Toronto Pearson ground, November 404 X-ray Bravo Heavy, request taxi to gate 258 at the Terminal 1. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 878 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Charlie. November 404 X-ray Bravo Heavy, taxi to Terminal 1 gate 258 via Delta, Delta Quebec. November 404 X-ray Bravo Heavy, taxi to Terminal 1 gate 258 via Delta 5, Delta Tango. Holding position, Air Canada 878 Heavy. Etihad 640 Whiskey Delta Super, pushback approved, tail to the north. Toronto Pearson ground, Korean Air 74 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 24 right. Korean Air 74 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the west. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 966, ready to taxi with information Charlie. Air Canada 966, give way to aircraft ahead. Give way to aircraft, Air Canada 966. Toronto Pearson ground, Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo, request taxi to gate 176 at the Terminal 1. Korean Air 129 Kilo Echo, taxi to Terminal 1 gate 175 via Charlie, Alpha, Victor. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 9, ready to taxi with information Charlie. Air Canada 9, runway 24 right, taxi via Delta Quebec, Delta, contact tower when ready. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 9, ready to taxi to runway 23 with information Charlie. Air Canada 10 Heavy, taxi to Terminal 1 gate 180 via Delta Romeo. Toronto Pearson ground, Victor Tango Hotel Sierra Bravo Super, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 24 right. Taxiing to Terminal 1 gate 180 via Delta Romeo, Air Canada 10 Heavy. Air Canada 9, hold position. Thank you, good day, Juliet 7 Charlie Oscar Bravo. Victor Tango Hotel Sierra Bravo Super, hold position. WestJet 608, taxi to Terminal 3 gate C30, hold short of 15 left 33 right. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 440 Alpha Super, ready for pushback. Taxiing to Terminal 3 gate C30, will hold short of 15 left 33 right, WestJet 608. Toronto Pearson ground, Boeing 3810, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 23. Holding position, Air Canada 440 Alpha Super. Boeing 3810, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Boeing 3810. Toronto Pearson ground, November 321, ready to taxi to runway 24 right with information Charlie. Air Canada 9, taxi to runway 23, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 23, Air Canada 9. Thank you, Air Canada 9. Toronto Pearson ground, Air France 356, request taxi to gate C35 at the Terminal 3. November 321, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready. Toronto Pearson ground, American 928 Victor Alpha, request taxi to gate B14 at the Terminal 3. Toronto Pearson ground, United 3556, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 24 right. Toronto Pearson ground, Korean Air 74 Heavy, ready to taxi to runway 24 right with information Charlie. Air Canada 524 Heavy, runway 23, taxi via Alpha Lima, Alpha, Hotel, contact tower when ready. China Eastern 311 Heavy, taxi to Terminal 3 gate C30, hold short of 15 left 33 right. Thank you, China Eastern 311 Heavy. Pushback approved, tail to the south, Air Transat 1 right Charlie. Air Canada 97, pushback approved, tail to the east. Pushback approved, tail to the east, Air Canada 97. United 3556, pushback approved, tail to the south. Pushback approved, tail to the south, United 3556. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 408, ready for pushback with information Charlie. Korean Air 74 Heavy, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready. American 928 Victor Alpha, taxi to Terminal 3 Gate B14 via Charlie, Alpha.
Toronto Pearson ground, Victor Tango Mike Alpha Papa, ready for pushback.
Pushback approved, tail to the west, Air Canada 408. Victor Tango Mike Alpha Papa, pushback approved, tail to the north. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 2109, ready for pushback with information Charlie. American 928 Victor Alpha, give way to aircraft ahead.
Toronto Pearson ground, Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, request taxi to parking.
Boeing 3810, taxi to runway 23, hold short of 15 left 33 right. Taxiing to runway 23, will hold short of 15 left 33 right, Boeing 3810. Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Taxi to parking, Hotel Alpha Mike India Delta.
Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 007 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Charlie. WestJet 608, cross runway 33 right. Crossing runway 33 right, WestJet 608. Air Canada 007 Heavy, correction, stand by.
Toronto Pearson ground, United 3556, ready to taxi to runway 24 right with information Charlie.
United 3556, taxi to runway 23, contact tower when ready. American 928 Victor Alpha, request permission to cross runway 33 right.
China Eastern 311 Heavy, request permission to cross runway 33 right. Taxiing to runway 23, United 3556.
American 928 Victor Alpha, taxi to Terminal 3 Gate B14 via Charlie, Alpha. China Eastern 311 Heavy, cross runway 33 right.
Crossing runway 33 right, China Eastern 311 Heavy.
Air Canada 97, hold position. Holding position, Air Canada 97. United 3556, stay on my frequency. Boeing 3810, request permission to cross runway 33 right. Boeing 3810, cross runway 33 right. Air Canada 524 Heavy, give way to aircraft on your left. Give way to aircraft, Air Canada 524 Heavy.
Toronto Pearson ground, United 3556, ready to taxi to runway 24 right with information Charlie.
United 3556, please follow instructions.
Toronto Pearson ground, Swiss 1296 Victor Super, ready for pushback with information Charlie, requesting runway 23.
Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 2109, ready to taxi with information Charlie. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 408, ready to taxi to runway 23 with information Charlie. Swiss 1296 Victor Super, pushback approved, tail to the east.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, Swiss 1296 Victor.
Victor Tango Hotel Sierra Bravo Super, pushback approved, tail to the north. Pushback approved, tail to the north, Victor Tango Hotel Sierra Bravo Super. Toronto Pearson ground, Air Canada 007 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Charlie. Air Canada 97, taxi to runway 24 right, contact tower when ready.